Alright, how's it going? My name is Braden and welcome to a Football Manager video. We are going to be looking into, this is going to be a team guide plus a rebuild. So this episode itself is going to be a team guide of the team we're looking at is Hull AFC. So what we're going to be doing is we have a team guide episode. So you'll get to see, we'll talk about the team. Then you'll see me rebuilding it, going through my stages. Probably won't see it all in one episode. It'll be a couple of series, but nonetheless, we will try and do our best anyway. But first up, since we're doing the guide, we're going to go and have a little brief about Hull AFC. So Hull, or Kingston upon Hull, is a city in East Yorkshire, England. They have a population of 261k, and things you might link Hull City with, or even Hull itself with, is Hull Minster, Humber Bridge, the Paddingtons, the rugby league team Hull FC, and Hull AFC. Hull AFC, or previously known as Hull Tigers, which failed to be renamed as that, and Hull City Tigers Limited have been promoted recently to the Championship from League One. They this year just got promoted, so they're going to be challenging in the Championship. Also, you will need to know is the highest ever league position they've ever been in the last 20 years is in the Premiership at 16th place. Today we shall be going through the team itself, what you will expect in the team, and probably what if we did a simulation, where would they be placed in the club, in the Championship. So we're going to be checking that. So let's get into this. So reason I added Hull is not only because the last 20 years they have the highest they've ever been in the Premier League. Was Premier League 16th place. Obviously, they were in League One last year and they got into the Championship now. Not only I picked up for that, but also the specific reason is, if you can see here, is their finance is okay. Their transfer ban until the 1st of January, which is a big issue. This is something we'll check further once we go into the save, which we'll get to check. But here we could do is a team guide. We could try and have a brief of what we're expecting from this team. Hull City is predicted to be 18th place in the Championship. That's what the media predicted for them. It's a professional team. They got a national reputation. Their nickname is Tigers. Owner will listen to offers because obviously they're transfer banned. They have financial problems. So Assem Alam will be selling the club. I don't know what it's like in real life, but here they're doing that. Stadium, NKM Stadium, is where they play. They have the capacity of 25,586 all-seaters and 24,983 capacity used in normal matches. They have a great training facility and a Regu facility, which is what we're going to be mainly trying to look. Or we'll be using a lot because of the transfer ban and such. And yeah, that's all you need to know. We will now go into the save itself so you can actually see more properly. Here we are. So as you can see, we went through like a little brief, and here is, you get to see the kit, you get to see the logo. You can see the captain is Richie Smallwood, and the vice captain is Lewis Coyle. They only have the one fierce one being Leeds, but the other ones are like Scunthorpe, Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United, and Grimsby. Marmby, Boas, the hell? Boy will remember. Riza, boy, Jimmy Bullard, I would say. Isn't that Hickle? After all those moments, he would be there. I don't want any they won League One twice. That's probably his biggest major trophy. I can't think I see anything else otherwise we need to know. But what we're going to start looking for into is squads. What you need to know is probably the highest three players transfer wise are that are playing in Hull is King Lewis Potter, who's going to be a big player that you're going to be probably building your winger around and your probably team around. Else he's 20 years old. He is going to be a very formidable player and probably like a player that you might have to sell for good money. If a good money comes through, I think you would have to sell him just to make for transfer debt. We're going to exclude loanees, but next one will be Malik Wilkes, the striker. I mean, you can play attacking as well, but he also can play up front. Quite good, and obviously you can see from his pace, his jumping, balance, dribbling. It's quite good. He's 22-year-old. You can tell from the ability and potential, he still has room to improve. Good, and then third is Jacob Greaves, 20-year-old defender. 3-star ability right now, but can lead to 4/5. He's got a good acceleration, agility, his marking, passing, and tackling is not that bad. Like I said, he's 20 years old, he can improve. Also, he's from 2.6 to 8.4 million. Wilkes is 3.4 mil to 4.9 mil. So you got those three. Obviously, you also got Greg Doherty there, 24-year-old. That's 750k to 1.2 mil. For 3.5 to 4, 3.5 ability, and to potential being 4. Obviously, I would know him due to Rangers. That is pretty good. Salary wise, if we look at salary wise, your highest paid salary is Malik Wilkes. George Honeyman, a attacking midfielder, 26-year-old, 3.5-star. Came from Sunderland. Not that bad. Decent. Isn't bad or anything. And Josh McGuinness, 30-year-old, 28k to 110k. He is getting 6k per week. 3 ability and a potential. I recognize him because of Aberdeen and Kilmarnock, honestly. Because obviously I am very big into Scottish Premier League, so I would probably remember him from those. Don't remember much from all the other types. But still, nonetheless, that's something. Oh, actually, also you got Tom Eves, who is striker as well, 29-year-old, 2.5-star, 35k transfer, 6k per week. Don't remember him much. But these are things you need to know, guys. But they have possession tactic, I say. Vision-wise, they play possession football, develop players using club's youth system. That's the culture of the club. Work within the wage budget for a 5-year plan, and on avoiding the championship. Reach 4th round minimum of FA Cup, 3rd round minimum of Carabao Cup. They're looking to sell the club, so what you're trying to do is try and sell as much as you can. You get 600k transfer budget, but you can't really use it for the first 6 months because you're transfer banned. So I would probably suggest to try and put that money into the wage, so it gets injected into there. But nonetheless, we are now going to go and look at a simulation of how the team does and see what position they end up. Let's go and see. Sorry, I forgot to mention one thing. Debt. Obviously we've been talking about the whole transfer embargo. We've got to say about the debt and the fact that the owner is trying to sell the club. The debt of the club is at 38.5 million if we're rounding it up, right? It's at 38.5 million, and transfer debt is about 2.6 million. So what they need to try to do is try and get an investor to actually, or someone to buy the club to then clear it out. But I mean, in all honesty, they should consider, try still keep it in their mind, or we'll probably try to keep it in mind the fact that we had 38 million to clear off, even if there was an owner coming in, or a new owner, or anything as such. Even if there isn't any, then we need to try and clear it out. So this is something we had to figure out when we're doing a rebuild. But nonetheless, this is so you can see what they have to pay for to begin with. So you definitely have a very tough situation. You have transfer embargo. Uh, you just got promoted, so your team, you can't really improve the team anymore. You just have to try and win as many games you can until January, and then try and buy in the players you need to then push. So if you really, if you're going for relegation, you want to avoid relegation, you probably want to try and hit 20 points, try and avoid it, or even like 15 points minimal. And I would say, but say for instance you want to try and get a promotion again, you would have to hit over 20 points just to be still in the game. To then, when you buy the players and try and win as many you can. By the way, let's go and check the simulation. Okay, here we gone 1 year ahead to try and see where they are at, or well, what would they finish if they were playing. So obviously you see the Premier League, but we're gonna go and flip it over to Championship. Obviously you can see they are still in the Championship, so that's a good sign. What we're going to see is what they ended up as. What they ended up last year would have been is 19th place, so that is one below what their media prediction would have been. They ended up with 12 wins, 11 draws, and 23 losses, and minus 15 goal difference. And they have I would want to know who's a new chairman. They have a Portuguese chairman now. Okay. So they had new staffing. They have a new manager by the looks of it. So they sacked their manager. I'll check his transfer history. Who did they buy? They bought in James Husband, Josh Harp, and Wes Foderingham in very, very interesting signings. They didn't really sell much. They bought players, but they didn't sell much to really. If you look at it, they chose George Montour. It's actually understandable, but really on a large scale, I'm a little bit disappointed. They even did they financially sort anything? The finance. I don't think I can check it. Can't really check it unless go into the thing. Debt wise, they have zero debt because obviously they got bought, so they have literally zero debt whatsoever. But they have 1.6. They want 1.7 mil transfer debt, which is probably what they're going to be trying to sort out. And I noticed their wage structure is pretty bad, which is kind of bad because in fact they were trying to decrease. They're trying to stay within budget. Also, I noticed they have 70% transfer revenue made and available until 35.18 mil revenue has been generated. Thereafter, this will drop to 40%. So, okay, this is interesting. So, this is something we need to see how we do when we're rebuilding the squad. But, nonetheless, that's kind of interesting. I'm fascinated to see how we do, or intrigued to see how we do. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope you liked it. Just subscribe, like, comment if you like to, by all means. If there's anything you think I should really add into these guides, you're more than welcome to suggest, and I will try and do it in the next episode. Alright, next video you will see is me rebuilding. So you'll get to see in the next video first transfer, what we did, what happened, how the games went. You'll get to see then January transfer. Obviously will be the main one because the team is transfer banned till January, so you'll get to see big signings then, and then what the position of the team then, and then the end of season, how they do. We might get to see also a game of how they play, who knows. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. Also, I forgot to say, I do stream once a week. I usually do is an Indonesian shave, or we just try a video with the save. But you're more than welcome to check that out on YouTube. Also Tuesday, 7 o'clock in the evening. Also the fact I stream on Twitch about 4 days of the week. You're more than welcome to check that out by all means. Usually at 7 o'clock, also in the evening. Check out them out. Anyway, I'll catch you later. See you next time. Hope you stay safe and see you next time. See you. Bye bye.
Yo, what's going on?